Welcome back to this explainer. Today, we're diving into some absolutely fascinating source material that maps out exactly how waking up at 5 a.m. can literally shift your entire life trajectory. Seriously, we're going to break down how waking up before the rest of the world even stirs can help you completely take back control of your day. So, let's jump right into this. Have you ever whispered to yourself at 2 a.m., tomorrow I'll change everything? I mean, we've all been there, right? You make these grand promises to yourself in the middle of the night. You tell yourself you're going to wake up early, you're going to totally fix your routine. But then, morning comes. The alarm blares, and what do? You hit snooze for the third time. And by the time you finally drag yourself out of bed, the world is already loud, messy, and moving way faster than you can catch up. While the source material we're looking at today identifies this exact frustrating cycle, and more importantly, it gives us a very real, practical way out. All right, so here's our roadmap for today. We're covering the 5 a.m. advantage, wake up and move, mindfulness and growth, fuel and focus, and finally making the habit stick. Kicking things off with Section 1, the 5 a.m. advantage, moving from survival to intentional. Think about how most of us wake up. We're literally living in survival mode. You're waking up to the most violent alarm possible, you know the one, and your heart rate is sky high before you even open your eyes. You're rushing around, totally reactive. But our source emphasizes this concept of intentional living. It's about using a gentle sunrise alarm, stepping into a perfectly quiet morning, and proactively sitting right in the driver's seat. It's really the difference between just reacting to whatever your day throws at you and actually designing it yourself. Moving right along to Section 2, wake up and move, activating the body. Okay, so here's the actual wake-up protocol. Step 1, ditch that violent alarm. Seriously, swap it out for a gentle sunrise alarm so you don't spike your stress before your feet even hit the floor. Step 2, hydrate. And this is key. Before you even think about checking your phone, drink a glass of water with lemon. Your body is super dehydrated after hours of sleep, so this simple act acts like a giant reset button, kickstarting your brain, your metabolism, and your digestion. And step 3, get outside. Now, the biological why behind that third step is honestly fascinating. Just 5 minutes of natural morning light halts your body's production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, and it signals your body to start generating daytime energy. Plus, getting your blood flowing with some early movement releases these amazing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. It literally cures that heavy morning grogginess entirely. It's a total game changer. Next up is Section 3, mindfulness and growth, cultivating the mind. So if we look at the flow of the morning, we've got our 5 a.m. hydrate and move block knocked out. Now we slide right into the 5:45 a.m. mindfulness and growth segment. See, structuring your morning into these very distinct blocks keeps you moving with absolute purpose, instead of just, wandering around your dark kitchen wondering what you should do next. During this 5:45 a.m. block, you want to find a quiet space just to breathe for 5 minutes. Then grab a notebook, nothing fancy, and just write down 3 quick things. What I'm grateful for, how I feel right now, and what I need to focus on today. That's it. It is the ultimate anti-autopilot framework. It essentially forces you to be totally present and puts you right back in control of your own narrative. I absolutely love this concept from our source material. It's not about perfection, it's about growth. Before the world steals your attention, this 5 a.m. window provides this amazing sacred space for personal development. You use this quiet time, with your phone absolutely still turned off, by the way, to read a biography, maybe learn some Spanish on Duolingo, or watch a quick editing tutorial. The point is, you're feeding your own growth before the day starts demanding a million things from you. All right, Section 4, fuel and focus, prepping for success. So by 6:30 a.m., it's time to fuel up. You want to prioritize protein, healthy fats, and hydration. And listen, this isn't about being some extreme health freak. It's purely about energy management. By avoiding those heavy, sugary breakfasts, you entirely prevent those awful mid-morning crashes, and you get to sustain all that amazing energy you just spent the last hour generating. After breakfast, you dive into a quick but super powerful planning routine. Step 1, review your calendar. And you do this to prioritize, right? Not to overwhelm yourself. Step 2, identify the one thing that will actually make today a win and physically write it down. And step 3, this is an incredibly powerful takeaway from our source. Take just 30 seconds, close your eyes, and visualize success. Just picture yourself walking into your meetings with total confidence, staying perfectly calm in the middle of chaos, and being a creator rather than just a consumer. It literally sets your mind on success autopilot. Finally, Section 5, making the habit stick, the reality check. Look, let's be totally real here. Day 3 of waking up at 5 a.m., it's going to hurt. Your body is going to feel stiff, and the warmth of your bed is going to be incredibly persuasive. But the beauty is, you can actually anticipate this friction. Got a foggy brain in those early hours? Prepare your clothes the night before to completely eliminate decision fatigue. Tempted to smash the snooze button? Keep your phone in a totally different room so you literally have to get out of bed to turn it off. Feeling overwhelmed by the whole shebang? Just lean on a simple printed checklist. But listen to me, absolutely none of this matters if you aren't getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. The source is completely non-negotiable on this point. Waking up at 5 a.m. is entirely useless if you're chronically sleep deprived. A really great morning actually starts the night before with a peaceful night's rest. Sleep comes first, period. Oh, and another huge practical tip here. You have to shift gradually. If you currently wake up at 8 a.m. every day, please do not set your alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow. Do not do it. That is a guaranteed recipe for total burnout. Instead, try waking up just 15 minutes earlier each week. You have to let your body naturally adapt to this new rhythm. Consistency over time is always going to beat trying to be absolutely perfect on day one. So I want to leave you with this really powerful, lingering thought straight from our source material. What would you do with 2 extra hours every single morning? Just imagine having the time and the mental clarity to finally tackle those goals you've been procrastinating on, or to actually manage your anxiety, or simply just to unstick yourself. It's a conscious decision to stop living reactively and to start living intentionally. Choose yourself every morning long before the world demands something from you. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer today, and I'll catch you on the next one.